They just didn't have the time to do all the polishing they needed.
I
Tom, what was
guess.
your guess as to what that is? The cat.
That strange thing. Did you see it, Tom? Did it register for you?
I did.
Okay.
I thought somebody switched the channel or something. I was like, who put on this Nickelodeon show?
Crown Cat.
Anybody out there?
Barrett!
That's an as of yet unseen party member.
Whoa. Could you please not spoil the game for Tom?
Hey!
All right, sorry. We don't know what that thing is.
Maybe he's an enemy, Tom. You don't know. Ooh.
So I
That's the mastermind.
It's the final boss.
Does the cat drive the robot, or does the guy drive the cat? Like, what? Nobody's ever explained this to me.
The answer is who cares?
I do. I'm the one person.
If you're gonna ask questions, like why is an executive in charge of that robot?
I can't remember. Are there like traditional Moogles in this game, or is like the robot supposed to be a Moogle? I don't remember.
The Moogle is a robot. The only other Moogle that you see is at the Golden Saucer in a game, so it's not really clear if Moogles are really in this universe or not, like as animals.
Gotcha.
As far as I know. Didn't you tear her on the TV? She got her.
Yeah, that's why I was confused about. This scene was like in the original. He does this at the gate, right?
Yeah, because it's better, like he said, because it's unclear as to whether or not like they got out.
But I don't understand why he's yelling about his daughter when they told him on the TV.
Because they forgot they rectified that part in this game.
It was us. We did this.
All right, so Tom, that cat, right?
Right.
It's controlled by an executive at Shinra, or the cat rides on a robot. Right?
But the cat is also a robot.
I'm already lost. You got to back up.
Hold on. All right, so the cat, right?
Yeah.
It's a crown.
Yes.
He rides on a giant Moogle, a Moogle.
A Moogle.
Sorry, a Moogle, which it looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, essentially.
It's not a traditional Final Fantasy movie.
And it's controlled by an executive at Shinra. And at,
Like a
one point-
C-suite executive.
Wait, the cat is controlled or the robot is controlled?
I've never had
Both.
that answer. That's what I was asking, and nobody's ever told me.
The cat is a robot that controls a different robot too.
Anger. Okay.
It's automation
Okay,
gone
but-
amok.
Spoiling all these plot points.
But what country is he the monarch of?
That's a good question, too. I've never thought about.
That's a good point.
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
So anyways, at one point, the cat robot blows up, and then just another one comes like, oh, I'm version 2.0. Like, they act like he died.
Of the cat or the robot?
Yes.
They had another one in the garage. All right, they just kind of mothballed him off.
Have you seen Beer Fest? It's like that.
To find Marlene.
Oh, yeah.
Take her somewhere safe.
Now I get it. Finally, a reference I understand.
And she did.
Sorry, I'm talking over this. This is probably really emotional. And
No, it's not.
I mean, if people want to watch the gameplay, they can just watch this video without us.
All right, this is gonna be a very crass comment, but I'm gonna bring it up because there's so much controversy about it. I think Tifa's boobs get bigger as the game progresses.
Yeah.
Is that like, are they
Not
like subtly
any
doing that?
smaller. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think you might be right.
Is that their answer to the fans complaining about the boob size? Is like, well, we'll just increase the vertices every new flag that they progress down the main quest line.
It's a gameplay mechanic. Because we're not seeing the gameplay, you're not understanding.
Okay, that's got to be it.
Yeah, she's wearing a ring that gives her a 5% boob growth rate every 30 turns.
Wasn't an accident.
Wow. It's got to be careful. By the end of the game, she's gonna have back problems.
The max is 999%, so strap in.
Oof.
I said, where you
good. They
going?
increased the limit. Square finally answered my help desk
It's in
tickets
the Sector 5
that I've been
slums,
opening with them
And that's
about her
where
boob
Marlene
size.
where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to.
Yeah, they're not being good friends about this right
Even
now.
if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright. You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
All right, I've got another lore question.
Okay.
Weren't like Cloud and Sephiroth kind of
Nothing.
like friends, thus making him like ominous prematurely in this game? Like I don't remember Sephiroth being super ominous until like much later in the original game. I could be very wrong about that.
Chris, I'll let you handle this one.
It's trying to figure out where to start, Anthony.
Okay.
All right, so the Sephiroth you're thinking of, yes, they pal, right? But Sephiroth is a.
She's
All
cute
right,
as a
the entire for the
With the heart
first.
of an
Ah,
angel.
let me start.
She was
This is
wearing,
tough. I feel like I'm being asked a question in front of the class.
You're too excited.
She's pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
All right. You do not see Sephiroth in the entirety of Midgar in the first game.
She's
Right.
sleeping.
Now he gets spoken about as the greatest soldier of all time,
Yes.
and he
I wanna
mysteriously disappeared.
Come
There's
on.
an air of mystery
Let's go
about
look at
him.
honor.
I wouldn't necessarily call him ominous because you don't know what he is yet.
Right.
Keep it down.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like they're making him like bad much earlier in this
Yes,
game.
they
And
are.
Cloud tells a
She's on your
story
friend
once you get out of Midgar, recounting past events, and it basically was like him and Sephiroth were pals in the army together, and then Sephiroth they went to Nibelheim, and Sephiroth like discovered something about himself that he was an ancient, then he went crazy, kind of, and
Okay.
disappeared, and then nobody ever saw him since then, and Cloud doesn't remember what happened exactly. That's that whole
Zack thing.
yes.
Gotcha.
But then they're following the path of Sephiroth,
Shinra
and there's
has my
kind of like
daughter now.
he doesn't really get
Sorry.
evil until the famous,
Right.
No. I'm
end
the
of disc
who
one
asked her to
kinda
Go get Marlene.
thing.
We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last
She
one
old
living.
as hell.
She's not my daughter.
She's a boomer.
Oh no.
Not by blood.
Oh no, not my Aerith.
If that's
Not
what
my
you
sweet,
want.
beautiful Aerith.
Just the other day, she was telling me about how funny John Belushi
About
was.
15 years ago. My
But have you seen that
husband had been
cheeseburger
shipped
skit?
off to fight on the front lines.
That the one where he slices the cheeseburger with the samurai
Then I
sword.
received a letter
Yeah.
saying he'd be home for a bit.
It's a real Sephiroth move, if you ask me.
I went to the station to meet him.
Imagine Sephiroth running a samurai deli.
Because the counter would have to be so far away.
He didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been...
I remember this exposition dump in the
Every
original
day I
game
went
feeling really
to
long,
wait,
so I'm interested to see
pray.
how it goes here.
When's the last time you played Final Fantasy VII?
Probably about 6 or 7 years ago.
And that's how
Okay.
I met her.
Yeah,
Her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words.
Man, I better make sure my dying words are something cool
And I was lonely.
and not lame, like do this thing for me.
convinced myself the safest place for the
I hope I
girl
give someone a
was
side quest with my dying words.
Right?
I'm gonna make my dying words
It took me
press
time to learn
options
to
to
start
turn off
family.
tooltips.
She was a real chatterbox.
In reality, it'll be something stupid like Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle or something.
She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah, they're Mormons. I see.
I didn't understand any of it at the time.
I don't think that's Mormonism.
When I asked if she
I'm pretty
was
sure
one of
Tom's
the
right about this.
She said no.
Aerith loved wearing her magical underwear. That's what Mormons do, right?
They do.
I saw that on South Park. I'm just kidding. I don't
Nailed
watch
them.
that.
Got him dead to rights, Judge.
Mommy.
Yeah, take
don't be
that.
sad.
Finally take down a religion.
She said to me one day, out of the blue.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yep.
Got any hot Scientology takes while we're here?
Yeah, what a bunch of wackadoodles. That's literally what those people actually freaking believe.
If you weren't
I
destroyed,
think-
I would.
One way to
I
say
think Tom
goodbye.
Cruise is the real alien. Am I right?
Oh my god.
Do you want to know
Got
what
him.
religion I'm fed up with, guys?
What's
What's that?
Atheism.
Yeah, take it to him.
All right.
Those fedora wearing
I didn't
idiots.
believe her,
Got him.
Of course.
Hey,
Come at
me
me.
and my fedora take offense to your statements.
A few days
But
later,
I'm
Go post
more
on
than
Reddit
happy
about it, nerd.
Go post your, go pray to your spaghetti monster.
I'm more than happy to have an intellectual debate with you about it, though, where facts and reason are taken into account.
I
Thank you
have
very
one
much.
rule: no fallacies of any kind.
she'd just know. It was a lot
You
to do
use even one logical fallacy in your argument. Oh,
I'm gonna
my
let you
friend.
know what it is, and then that's it.
slippery
you've already-
slope, straw man. I can point them all out.
Oh,
The
yeah.
no fallacy.
Oh, you got. Tom knows.
See?
No, go
I did it. Destroyed you with logic.
Oh, so are they gonna leave this creepy part in where like Song?
You know you're not just any little...
He's like in love with Aerith, even though she's like a child.
Oh, that's weird.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
90s were a really different time, huh?
Oh yeah.
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land.
he's got tough guy gloves on.
Land to be,
I gotta get me some of those.
others, an allegory.
When I'm sitting at my desk at home typing out emails, put on my tough guy gloves.
Words of the scriptures
You gotta keep a
at face
toothbrush
value
next to your desk
and
too, so
believe
you
it
can
to
clean
be
them.
quite
That's why they
real.
clean tough guy gloves.
Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong. I'm not an ancient.
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
It's just the radio, you nutbag.
Never.
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
Haven't heard much about her powers yet. All I heard is that she's like a crazy tree hugger.
Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She can
She
communicate
had
with the
to come
planet.
willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Plus, like,
they
you're the
said.
biggest company on the
That's why,
planet. Wouldn't you just be like,
even if they did,
hey, when you turn
I'm sure
18,
she's
we'll give you
still
like a
being
real
treated
big
like a
contract.
guest.
Come work for us, buddy.
and that they'll send her straight
Like,
back
that-
home.
wouldn't that be a much
once
more
they get what they
effective
need.
Like, no, just traumatize her as a little girl. That will get her to your side.
They promised to pay off her student loans.
Don't make things worse.
Come
than
work
they
for
already
us
are.
for 4 years. We'll pay them all off.
If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over.
I think that's probably
Maybe
true.
we'd be better off waiting a little
Yeah, this
while.
company that just, slaughtered hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
Oh, sweet innocent
Let's head back to
Tifa.
Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Strip the walls of copper? It's crushed.
Gotta get those eggs and chips
Oh
out.
my god, it's actually a thing in the game. They go back to the bar.
I just want to know, when are they going back to the Honeybee Inn?
Yep. I got bad news for you, Tom.
You don't know, Anthony.
Weimer! You're alive!
Hooray!
That's the guy that fell, I think.
Still in one piece.
Who else made it out?
This cool hat.
I wish I knew. Sorry.
It's fine.
We found Wedge's body.
I'm just
His
glad you
cold,
survived.
dead fist still clenching up.
If
Hamburger.
someone tells you who else made it out, don't shake your head no, like no one. Instead, make those classic Final Fantasy shruggy shoulders.
Exactly. A couple people hid underneath Wedge's body. They made it out fine.
Let's see what's on the other
His
side.
body was incredibly mangled. He had 3 bandages on his face.
In one of those comic old-timey arm slings.
Sector 6 is right over there. We just need to walk a little bit longer, that's all.
I hadn't made it out.
You're right. Being crushed would have been way better.
Hey, maybe she has some kind of weird sexual fetish. You don't know.
You're right. I'm not thinking.
That one was a lot closer.
And it's not like we had a lot of money saved.
Hello! Is there anyone out there that needs some help?
This doesn't look a whole lot worse than before, honestly.
Right.
Just a little more. Come on. Come on.
It won't budge. Make room.
Morrow.
You're alive.
With me. Ready?
Like how Barrett picked up the concrete with his gun hand. He didn't use his actual hand. Wait.
Thank you.
I'm glad that lady had a torso. I was kind of nervous that they're just gonna pull out like half of her.
Half
Yeah.
a body.
Tell you how relieved I am to So,
The crushed mortar was holding in her internal organs and stopping her from bleeding to death.
Find something.
Well, good. Glad there's a
I wish that
positive.
would have happened, and then the cat would have showed up again and like, shook his head and ran away.
Pounded on the ground some more. His grief cat. It's a new character.
I love it.
Okay.
Tom, what if I told you that cat has a gambling problem?
It's more plausible than the Crown. I'm gonna say it.
watch your step or you'll wind up in a hole.
I just imagine him at like the craps table, like doing that same reaction every time he loses, like slamming his fists on the ground.
Chips are flying everywhere. Also eggs.
Tifa.
All right. I hate to be a pill.
No.
But, Shouldn't like all this be like impossible to traverse? Given like the size of the plate, like how big it is.
Did we miss like a storyline where only like a third of the plate came down, or maybe even less?
A couple pieces of it fell down, but overall not that big of a deal.
Because yeah, this really doesn't look that bad. Again, it does not look
that much
significantly
different,
worse than it did before.
What?
Let's follow it.
The animation on this cat is like horrifying. Does anyone else notice it? Like, it's like a very Cheshire Cat-esque. Like, it opens its mouth way too big. Like, I'm a cat spurt. I know these things. And to me, this cat is freaking me out, man.
What did you think of that cat earlier with the crown, though?
Oh, that cat was perfect. 100%.
Most realistic cat I've ever seen.
That cat is, oh my god, beautiful. I'm making Italian kiss hands over here. You can't see. But that cat's perfect. This cat, I don't like it.
I hope Wedge died on the toilet like Mama Cass.
It's just suddenly just like, oh, I gotta go.
That's the noise he made.
Wedge?
Wedge!
Oh god, this idiot survived.
Oh no!
What's happening? Why is it happening?
There goes Barrett. Shinra Underground Test.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
We're gonna learn
the boss
that
of this area is just a ball of tarp.
We're gonna learn that Barrett had a bad experience playing tag as a kid.
Yep.
We're gonna learn everyone's childhood trauma by the time this game is through.
Shout if you can hear me! Hey!
I don't think I've ever come to.
And then Barrett fought a crane. Sorry.
Oh no, I was saying I don't think I've ever come to JRPGs for like nuanced storytelling per se.
Nor do you ever get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I think most people are there for like battle systems and music and atmosphere kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I always found it odd for Square to like triple down on cutscenes, like 2002.
Yeah.
But I guess that's their calling card.
He's okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't really have a point here. I just.
And that's why their popularity since the game originally came out couldn't be higher.
I guess I'm trying to say I don't think I think there's a disconnect between the creators of this game and the fans, but maybe I don't represent the fans as a whole.
You played the game 6 years ago. Like,
I looked it up. It was actually July of 2015.
Okay, 5 years. So yeah,
less.
Obviously, you're someone who enjoys the series, or hates themselves because
it's one or the other. It's hard to say.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. I mean, these are not easy games to play through.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much is
when you're in your
nostalgia.
30s. Like,
Right, yeah.
as a teenager, I was eating this shit up. I couldn't get enough. But like,
well, that's because I mean, what happens if you give it to a teenager now? That's what I want to know.
Right. I'm genuinely curious.
There's not like a Travis Scott concert in here. Like,
That'd be cool. You'd just be in the background, like jumping around.
yelling it's lit and stuff. That'd be cool. Uh-oh, what's this?
Yeah, what kind of emotes are in this game?
Yeah, I would be like genuinely interested to get like a peer-reviewed study of teenagers who played this now.
Yeah, you ever see like the videos where they have like teenagers listen to like Biggie Smalls and they're like,
Yeah.
what is this? and then people our age get all mad about it for some reason.
Yep.
I want a teenager to play this.
Listen, music from my teenage years was better than any other time in the history of time.
That was the best SNL cast too, I bet.
Best SNL cast. Pizza was somehow better.
MTV was probably the best.
Oh, the cartoons? Oh my god, those cartoons, the best. The sitcoms.
I have the complete opposite take in that the music era that was active when we were in high school was maybe the darkest period of music ever.
Just awful.
Speaking of dark and cartoons, you guys ever hear about this show called Gargoyles? It's pretty dark. and heard that they're going to be doing a reboot. At least that's what the tedious guy at a party told me, even though I didn't ask.
What? He sounds like a guy that would also be really into Animaniacs.
Oh yeah, he said that like there's a lot of jokes on that show that were not meant for kids. I'm like, hold the phone, buddy. That show was a cartoon. He's
it was
like,
a show for children. Cartoons can only be for children.
He's like, he told me, he's like, it may have been a cartoon, but there were a lot of jokes meant for like the parents. And I was like, whoa, hold on, I gotta rewatch all of this.
You rubbed your eyes, like you had to rub your eyes with your. I mean, they don't touch your face by any means anymore. But.
This is before Corona, so
okay.
you know, I was looking toilet seats with impunity.
I think we missed Shiva, you guys.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Wasn't sexy enough for me.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You know.
Could have been sexier. 3 out of 10.
There's nobody else I know who did that.
I'm kidding. I didn't pay attention at all to Shiva. I just noticed I'm like, hey, there's Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I want to see the frickin' Cocoa Bog thing. Knights of the Round. I'll settle for that. Oh, it's like that peephole scene in what's that movie? Porky's.
Porky's, yeah.
Whoa! I think I see Aerith. Move over.
Were those?
Let me see.
This is a real revolution. I thought Shinra was a good company up until this point.
Yeah.
Oh, are they gonna get Red 13 down here?
That would be dumb. I hope not.
I don't really care. They do, but
oh no.
This is how Cloud was created.
He's a monster after all. Or maybe not.
Oh my god.
Oh, remember that scene in Final Fantasy IX where Vivi learns he might have been mass-produced?
No.
Yeah. That's a little more powerful than this. And that was like stupid looking. I'm kidding. It probably wasn't. I just wanted to be hyperbolic or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Hyperbaric, I think is what you're looking for.
Hyperbaric chamber. Yeah.
Hyperbaric chamber.
There you go. Thank you. I'm not good at language.
I get it. It's hard.
I was raised on poorly translated JRPGs. That's why I learned to speak English.
Somewhere safe.
That's why you keep telling me that those guys are sick.
Let's go.
Subs, not subs, am I right?
I keep pointing to a picture of Congress to judge, and I keep telling them these guys are sick.
I mean, with all this corona running around, they might be, am I right?
Oh, there's that cat again. Did we
I
ever
don't
find
like
Wedge?
it. I don't like that cat.
Oh.
Good kitty.
Oh, that whole thing with the underground laboratory is kind of over, huh?
Yeah, it added a lot.
I kind of missed the ending. I mean, I saw that Cloud, like, got shook or whatever, but I don't know what happened beyond
He
that.
saw like a tube and he's like, yeah, I was in a tube once.
I was in a tube once. We saw him as a child earlier, so I was like,
Jesse and Biggs saw how bad they were hurt.
Wow.
yeah, couldn't you tell how bad they were hurt by all the bandages and soot on their faces? That's what people look like when they're hurt.
Don't.
That cat is very well behaved for being held. I've never seen a cat be held for more than like 10 seconds.
You're right about that. Cat facts.
They should probably take those grenades off of Wedge's body.
They were supposed to return to us.
Barrett's going to say, hey, where's the pin for this one?
He's going to accidentally bite it, pull it out while he's talking.
But if we stop now, they'll never let us live it down.
I mean, they're dead, so they won't do nothing, but...
So...
I mean, I could see him being concerned for his dead friends. There's ghosts everywhere, damn it.
Yeah, right?
They go back to the planet. Who cares?
All right, now Wedge and/or Biggs just lets out a big fart, and we all laugh.
That would be great. Again, they should have like us in charge.
It was just a little bit of indigestion the whole time.
No other place to go, and
I would never leave a wounded man out on the street.
Oh my God, he's gonna live.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Elmira, I know what you said, but you have to let us go after Aerith.
He's gonna be a regular party member throughout the entire
We
series.
found an underground Shinra lab.
I
where
mean,
they've
yes.
done human testing. This wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last. I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists. Especially to that son of a bitch, Hojo.
Cloud's an anti-vaxxer.
Enough!
You can call him Ho, or you can call him Joe. That one was for Judge.
Thank you.
Please, I need some time to
I think about that Ray J thing like every couple of months, and I'm like, who's Ray J Johnson? And I keep forgetting to look it up.
Why don't you go upstairs and get some rest?
There's pockets filled with broken glass. Why is it making all those noises?
Good. More thoughtful dialogue about the recent events.
you should rest up while you can.
I think all this proves is that the best RPG ever made would just be a spreadsheet with stick figures.
Oh yeah, Tom. Oof.
Oh no, cell F1 is coming down on sector F12, and then you just like move the cell down 1, and then down 2, and then down 3. It's a joke about the pizza falling down, if anybody didn't get it. I'm very worried people don't get my jokes.
You're like Rodney Dangerfield when he was filming Caddyshack.
Yes.
He thought he was bombing because no one on set was laughing during when he was doing his lines.
Didn't understand how movies were made.
He was like, yeah, I heard that.
Then there's Al.
You're fine, Judge.
Thank you. I get really insecure.
He had these
Okay. We all get insecure sometimes. I feel like we're having this conversation, Judge. We may be miles apart, but I feel like we're having this in a field of flowers, you and me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're looking really like stoic with your giant sword.
I knew you'd make me cloudy, you son of a biscuit. I knew it.
I'm like,
He pulled a flower trick on Tifa once.
I'm sitting there with my hook hand.
That just means that I get to have intercourse with Tifa underneath an airplane, alright? So, it's nuts to
didn't
that.
happen. We can't prove that.
You get to fight an idiot in a desert prison. I mean, that's your arc. That's your plot arc.
That's not true. The train almost hit my town.
That has nothing to do with you, basically.
Yeah, and I'm that lamp right there. I'm that lamp. Shining down on both of you.
I love lamp.
Shut up, you're Palmer.
Oh my
jeez.
god. Oh,
jeez.
so we missed a scene in the Honeybee Inn. This person doesn't. Yeah, with Palmer. Buff Big Man sent us a tweet, and Palmer's in the Honeybee Inn. He's chasing one of the girls with like a net, and then like he gets winded really fast, and then like that's it. So like he's got like that kind of sexual fetish, I guess.
Maybe Tom is Palmer.
Yeah, there we go. Only in Japan.
Think you can
They
sleep
didn't
now?
let your net. Last time you went to Japan, they didn't let you bring your net through customs. I recall.
You can just rent a net there though at the airport.
Like you get them out of a vending machine.
Yeah, they have like you get off the plane, they got the currency exchange. You can get something to
got more
eat, and they have
force than we deserve.
net rentals.
I won't
You
forget.
can get a SIM card.
A comically oversized net.
All
Yeah.
you gotta do is holler.
Happy to help out, however I can.
Elmira,
I've been thinking about what you said.
she's calling out to me. I can feel it.
In the original, we would have been on the 64th floor by now, of Shinra Tower.
You're right.
She's our friend. We have
I think
to
we
help
would have
her.
been at Junyan Cannon or Fort Condor, actually.
I'm always at Fort Condor in my heart.
In my mind.
Guiding my 3 polygon people to fight the other 3 polygon people.
Yeah, you spend the whole game there for the most part. You just play to get to that part, and then you stop progressing the
It's
story.
the richest RTS I've ever seen in my life. Sid has got nothing on that.
When I played this game in 1998, I would go back after every like story mission to see if I could do another stupid strategy game.
I didn't even know that you could do that until like
20 of
years
them.
later.
I missed one and I was devastated. Like I was like, do I go back and restart this playthrough?
I wish I could.
I really wanted to get that ether as a reward.
Yeah, I was an insufferable child.
I think you get Phoenix early or something. Isn't it?
I don't remember.
No, you only get
summon?
you only get Phoenix after the huge materia, and that's only after all that stuff happens.
And Daddy,
You want to hook up Phoenix to all. That's the trick, everyone.
Oh, thanks.
Or is it revived to all and Phoenix already reses all?
Isn't there one that's like on death or something?
It sounds right. They haven't shown any of the materia system, but I guess we're only watching cutscenes.
Truth.
There's a lot of
be
new
like-
materia in this, and it seemed intriguing, but not enough for me to get a PS4 or play this.
You remember that?
You want to
nice
borrow
girl
mine
who
and play
came
it,
from-
Judge?
Still, I'm gonna say no. Sorry.
And when we bring her home, you need to say thank you.
Thank you for offering, though.
That girl, she was kinda...
What?
nothing. You should help her.
Wait, how do they get her back?
We will.
What, Marlene?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they dropped her off. It's hard to pay attention to this
Wasn't
stuff.
she with Aerith?
I thought so. Maybe they dropped her off before they stole Aerith.
Of course.
Okay.
Aerith yelled at Marlene's safe, which she yelled, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, in the original game, she yelled it from the helicopter. Because
okay.
Saint comes up in the helicopter when they're still on the plate, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, we got Aerith. And then she's like, Marlene's safe. And then he like punches her in the stomach or something, I want to say. Or maybe she doesn't. Or he doesn't.
I think he does. I think you're right.
I think he does too.
She's tougher than
That
me.
rings true.
So all that stuff I was saying about it adding more suspense when Barrett hits the wall, it's wrong.
Don't forget
Okay,
why we're
well.
doing this.
I know.
Never admit a mistake,
Rescue
Chris.
Aerith.
Never.
No, I think that we should. I think too often in today's society we don't admit our mistakes. Everyone's too scared of looking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm here to look stupid for y'all. Show you it's okay.
What do the eco-terrorists do?